So those members, they're not open to any conversation?
What, with me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Or there would be a conversation, but it just wouldn't go anywhere because what's happened is very strange. Obviously I'm in the bad books now because I went ahead and said those releases should come out, so I don't think they'll want to talk to me, but there's nothing else to say. It's gone very sad, and that's all I can say about it, Diane.
It seems as if it's gone to a really, I know you said that they're taking it personally, and I guess when Crass was first making records, it wasn't really obvious who was in the band. It was not this whole individual identification thing.
Yeah.
And that just seems like a step backwards. The best thing you could do would be to give it away.
Yeah.
Like any charity or...
Well, that's a real shame, because I think it'd be really nice if those, people who do object to this from Crass, it'd be so nice if they did do an interview, so that then people could get their idea, their opinions. Whereas now, I know there's some stuff on the internet that you can find that a certain member has put up there, which apparently gives the truth about Crass and what happened. But, I just think it's a real shame that, because I'm always put in this very, rather difficult position where I'm trying to still be, discreet, and it sounds like I'm keeping secrets, but, I'm just really trying. I think it's, for me, when people ask me in the audience, after the show, Steve, what's happening, I still have to be really discreet, and so, yeah, it's very difficult.
You've got a whole lot of integrity to not just go off,
If they're not there to defend themselves, I think it's really unfair to do that, isn't it?
Right. It would be amazing for them to be able to experience what you experience, which is people thanking you for Crass.
Look, whether we like it or not, Crass became big, and ever since it split, there's been a whole myth and legend been built up around it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's possibly, why a lot of people are angry or sort of slag me off, for doing this thing, because I think they don't want their idea of what Crass was or is. I don't think they want that myth, that legend, destroyed. But all I can say to that is, well, that's why Crass existed in the first place, was to destroy myths and legends, that there are no gods and no masters. Yeah, if there's mud to be thrown, I'm the one who usually gets it, so,
Yeah.
I live in the countryside anyway, so I'm used to mud.
Very good. And are you the only ex-member of Crass who's really continued doing music steadily?
No, I think Pete Wright actually had a little band together at one point, which was called Judas 2. I think he brought out maybe 2 records, I don't know.
Okay.
Eve Libertine is still doing singing, but she does, I don't know what you'd call it, I don't know if you'd call it avant-garde or, sort of jazz or what, but it's certainly not punk rock. She does things now. I think she's involved in a project at the moment. Penny Rambo does a sort of spoken word thing to a jazz background. And, so I think, and then there's me, who's always been doing the sort of punk rocky type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're the only ones who have been sort of doing it, really.
So it's more logical for you to be doing what you're doing.
Yeah, well, I'm just an idiot, and so, yeah, I might someone's got to do it. It might as well be me, Diane.
Well, there's many people that are going to thank you for being that one.
Well, I hope they buy me a beer as well.
I'm sure they will.